How is Mademoiselle Locke, Doctor?
Her vital signs are improving, but she is still unconscious.
I understand.
Unconscious.
Thank you for looking after her.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
，Captain Arbuthnot, I beg your pardon, but could you answer a few questions for me?
I'm grateful you found my ticket, Poirot, but now is not convenient.
I certainly didn't expect such a resistance. I need to be sure before accusing the captain.
为什么要指控他呢？那门会自己关起来，妈自动门哎！啊？哦，我还以为是八字符哎，搞错了，sorry。It's okay, not okay, oh.
Most of the passengers pass by the bar during the day. They eat, drink, write. Maybe I can use this information for my investigation.
用什么方法最有效？
Right. Yes, it could work. He appears to be an observant young man and serves the passengers regularly.
Regularly.
Adequate. Yes, if I ask them to write something trivial, they may do it instinctively with their dominant hand. No. My friend Book has many good qualities, but I fear he might only succeed in alerting the killer. Right. Yes, I will remember which people use their right or left hand.
那这么麻烦啊
That happens to me a lot. Mademoiselle Debenham, I have a few questions for you.
Of course.
Do you smoke by any chance?
No, I never have.
Do you own a scarlet nightgown?
No, it isn't mine.
Whose then?
I don't know. What do you mean?
You do not say, I have no such thing. You say, it isn't mine, meaning that you know who it belongs to, am I correct?
Oh, I see. No. I woke up this morning about 5 a.m. with the feeling that the train had been standing still for a long time. I opened the door, and I saw someone in a scarlet kimono some way down the corridor. Her back was turned. It was impossible to see who it was.
I understand.
怪怪的，怪怪的。
Let's start with your movements last night.
There's little to tell. I went to bed and slept.
Did you know the man who was killed?
I saw him for the first time during lunch yesterday.
Did you notice anything about him?
Well, if I believed in auras, I might say he seemed dark.
Do you recall what time Mademoiselle Olsen went to get some aspirin from Madame Hubbard?
I remember glancing at the clock. She left our room just after 10:30 p.m.
Was she away for a long time?
About 5 minutes.
That confirms what Madame Hubbard told me. Would you mind writing your address on this paper for me?
Not at all.
Not at all. 是右撇子。哦，这是固定的。
That's it. Mademoiselle Debenham is right-handed.
更新。
Thank you for your assistance, Mademoiselle. Mademoiselle, I am sorry to disturb you, but I need to ask you a few questions.
Are you the investigator?
I am.
I am.
We are lucky you are on the train. What do you want to know?
What do you want to know?
Is there anyone else in your compartment?
Yeah, a young English lady. Very nice, very amiable.
After the
Very
train
nice.
left Vinkovsky, did she leave the compartment?
No, I am sure she did not.
Why are you so sure if you were asleep?
I sleep very lightly. I am used to waking at a sound. I am sure that if she had come down from the berth above, I should have awakened.
Did you yourself leave the compartment after that?
Not until this morning.
Do you have a scarlet silk kimono, mademoiselle?
No, indeed. I have a good comfortable dressing gown of Jaeger material.
I hear, mademoiselle, that you were the last person to see the murdered man alive.
I do not know. It may be so. I opened the door of his compartment by mistake. I was much ashamed. It was a most awkward mistake.
You actually saw him?
Yeah,
Saw him.
he was reading a book.
And what did you do after that, mademoiselle?
I went in to the American lady, Mrs. Hubbard. I asked her for some aspirin, and she gave it to me. I usually carry extra aspirin for the refugees, but I gave mine to a camp in Turkey. They needed it more than me.
What they need.
No, not good.
他是护理师。
I must admit I'm not right this time. I do not think that's
哦，
the
完
right
了，
one.
我忘了他。哦，他是瑞典人哦。
Et voilà.
我真的忘了他嘞。
Did Mrs. Hubbard ask you whether the communicating door between her compartment and that of Monsieur Ratchet was bolted?
Yes,
And was it?
yes.
And after that, what did you do?
After that, I went back to my compartment, took the aspirin, and lay down. That was around 10:50 p.m.
哦，
Do
吸烟。
you smoke, mademoiselle?
No, I can't stand the smell of tobacco.
Perhaps you will be so amiable as to write me down your address.
With pleasure.
With pressure.
Mademoiselle Olsen is indeed right-handed.
OK。
This was a very interesting conversation, mademoiselle. I thank you.
If you have any other questions, I'll be in my compartment. Good luck, Mr. Poirot.
Good luck, Mr. Poirot。等一下，怪怪的哦。
Great. Yes,
Yes。
that's the right answer.
回想谁有吸烟？他不吸烟呢、
Adequate.
我记得不吸
This
烟。
is wrong.
哎，
But
Ah,
I'm
没
never far from the truth. Are you?
他吸电子
I
烟。
do not think
Eh?
that's the right answer.
Are you a smoker?
Think,
哎
Poirot.
哦，
That
他
is
是吸
not
烟，
a
他不
good
是吸电子
answer.
烟。吸
Are
电
you a
子烟是谁？
Good.
我忘记了。哦，你是吸电子
Think,
烟。哎，
Poirot. That is not a good answer.
Are you a smoker? Yes, I smoke cigarettes.
Great.
哦，他会讲话提醒你，靠背。
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
填充动物玩偶照片，雷奇特照片里面，的垃圾桶里面。嘟嘟。
That's the right answer.
奥尔森在10:55。
Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer.
我记得。
I must admit I'm not right this time.
来，奥尔森晚上10:55上床，他10:30用阿司匹林嘛上床。
I do not think that's the right answer.
哎，这是什么？这个吧。
Strange, this story. If Mademoiselle Olsen is such a light sleeper, why didn't she tell me about Mademoiselle Debenham getting out of bed? She even
Pero no,
made a
장혁이.
point to tell me the opposite. Et voilà.
让我找找八字胡啊。 哦，没有，靠北，妈都是金色的，妈超像。哎，这里耶。
Haha! Golden mustache.
哎，可以到后面了。哎，301。
It's locked.
It's locked. 这边有没有那个啊？八字胡啊？
Ah, Monsieur Maury, would you have a few minutes to give me? I have some questions to ask you.
Do I look like I can answer questions? The room is spinning. My head is about to explode.
You were celebrating last night?
Celebrating. When Freya always wins. What am I saying? If you want my answers to your questions to make sense,
连装，
help me recover.
超好
You
笑。
see there, the magnet on the fridge.
特别食
That is
谱，
my special recipe. I call it my
生
day
命之
after
水解
survival
酒液
tonic.。If you could
妈的，
make
自己
me
去
my
解啊
special！ tonic, I might survive long enough to answer your questions. John knows the recipe very well. He can help you with the preparation.
Sure，
Very well, Monsieur Maury. If I must, I must. I will make you your day after survival tonic.
主厨，我在高会。
This is wrong.
哎
But I must admit,
哎，
I'm
那
not.
是日本人，真的假的？我在跨北川。
That's the right answer. I
什么东
can
西？
use this lemon squeezer to get juice if I find fruit.
哦，哟，
I'm missing half of the tonic ingredients.
感觉啥小的、啊？这是啥小？什么东西？
I have all the ingredients for Monsieur Maury's tonic. How are you feeling, Monsieur Maury?
Do you have my tonic? I can barely think.
感毛超多。
Monsieur Fauché, may I disturb you for a moment?
Of course. How can I help?
Oh,
It
yeah.
is, of course, about the murder of Monsieur Ratchet. Can you tell me your movements last night?
I understand. Yesterday evening, I took a break at Vinkovsky station with Hotaru. We then went to our quarters in the staff accommodations, a section of the luggage car. Freya was there, reading, and I went to bed right after. Freya is there now, I think, and Hotaru is in the kitchen. They can verify my story.
OK
What
OK，
time was this?
11:30 p.m. or a bit after. The snow is beginning to fall heavily.
I see. Thank you. Are you a smoker?
I'm trying to quit, but yes. I'm now down to just 1 pack of cigarettes a week. If you're looking for a heavy smoker, you should talk to Hotaru.
Monsieur Fauché, I need your help to prepare a cocktail.
What is this phrase? This is music to my ears. What can I fix for you? A mojito? A gin and tonic? Or perhaps a martini? Shaken, not stirred?
It's not for me, but for Monsieur Mori.
Ah, his day after survival tonic. Unfortunately, I know it well.
Here is everything that was listed on the magnet.
Excellent. I can take it from here. Mr. Poirot, I'm uncertain about the lemon juice. Is it half a lemon or full lemon for the recipe?
半颗。
Half a lemon.
I can't remember if Hotaru prefers it with ginger or without. Do you remember?
加。
I can assure you that he will want the ginger.
"生命之水解酒液"到底是啥小？
There you are, sir. Hotaru will be himself again.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Monsieur Fauché, may I disturb you for a moment?
Of course. How can I help?
Can you write your address on this paper, please?
You want to pay me a visit?
Who knows, Monsieur Fauché?
他是右撇子。
He is right-handed, there can be no doubt. Thank you, Monsieur Fauché. I'll come back to you if I have more questions. Monsieur Fauché,
Of course.
thank you.
Thank you. 哎呦，又有一个八字，妈的！
Another golden mustache to treasure.
还有一个在哪儿啊？不会在厕所吧？
Here you go, Mr. Mori. I hope this will help you.
Thank you very much. Please give me a moment. While this takes effect, it will be a while, I'm afraid. But I will not move from the kitchen.
Since I have to wait, do you know where I can find Mademoiselle Nielsen?
She is in the staff quarters in the luggage.
哪里？
If the door is locked,
哦，
John will have the key.
Thank you. I will return. I hope you have a speedy recovery.
OK OK。
How are you feeling, Mr.
Everything is still fuzzy. My tonic needs more time to take effect.
OK OK。那开这个是干嘛的？到底在干嘛？他说应该是后面吧。他跑过来嘞。
Monsieur Mori told me that you are the one who has the key to open the luggage car door. I will need it.
Yes, that's right. Here it is. Please don't forget
Here
to give
it
it back
is.
to me.
I will not forget, Monsieur Fauché.
OK。
I have a favor to ask. Could you visit the passengers who are in their rooms and explain there has been an error with their allergy and diet form?
But, Monsieur Poirot, I made no errors.
Of course not. Call it a computer error.
Yes, it is possible, but even if I can see this is part of your investigation, I do not understand it.
I would ask that you observe which hand each passenger uses.
Ah, you wish to know if they use the right or left hand when they write?
That is my intention.
I will take on this mission for you.
Okay,
Excellent.
excellent. Thank you, thank you, thank you, John. Thank you, John Bourget.
That's it. It's open now. Empty rum bottles.
Empty Rambutters.
A deck of cards. I suspect they were reading diamonds and spades instead of books.
Lion Man and Space 啊，我相信这边一定有那个，哎，干，我就知道，我超聪明。
Poirot, my exquisitely sculpted friend.
嗨，
Hello, Mademoiselle Nielsen. May I ask you a few questions?
I don't have a minute. My career is ruined, and it's not my fault.
But how did this terrible thing come to pass?
My supplies, passenger luggage, our living space. There is so little room. I gave the cargo handlers in Istanbul strict instructions how to stack my crates containing the ingredients I need for my desserts. So as one box is used up, it can be discarded.
And these fools of cargo handlers
Wow,
did
they're
not
fools.
follow your instructions?
Ignored completely. I have 4 crates that must be moved from there to here to correct the order they are stacked. But placing the wrong crate on top of a smaller crate will crush it, its contents, and my career.
Calm yourself, mademoiselle. I understand. So, the problem is these 4 crates must be
板条箱。
moved there. But carefully.
Yes. I have to move these 4 boxes from this location to here. But there is not much space to move the boxes, and I have to be careful never to put a bigger box on top of a smaller one, or the smaller crate will be destroyed.
The problem is clear. I shall assist you.
哦，怎么是这个东西啊？靠背。哎。 不对边，这样才对。河内塔，没错，河内塔。
Et voilà.
You are a lifesaver.
Or at least a dessert saver.
Thank you, thank you. I will gladly answer your questions.
Thank you, thank you.
Can you tell me your movements of last night?
Last night after dinner, I stayed in the kitchen until 12:15 a.m. Then I joined Jean and Hotaru in our quarters. Then all of us read quietly in our beds until we fell asleep.
屁呀！
A very studious staff. However, Monsieur Maury doesn't seem to have followed the same literary pursuit as the others. And these rum bottles, do they have something to do with his hangover?
当面质问。
I rather think that you didn't just read last night.
What makes you say that?
That deck of cards. I imagine that you didn't spend all evening reading.
Yes, you're right. We played a little last night, but it wasn't long. Nobody really wanted to.
Knowing about the card game does not seem to further my investigation. The empty rum bottles. Were their labels part of your reading last night?
My fault. I must have left them there before I put them in the bin. And these are straight from the bar. Our passengers must have drunk them.
I have my doubts. But why would she feel the need to lie? I spoke to Monsieur Maury.
怎么跟他
He
有
seemed
关
to
啊
be？ quite hungover. He even asked me to make him his day after tonic. He blurted out, "Freya always wins." Wins what? Looking around, it is clear you were gambling and drinking most of the night.
You don't understand. It's late when we're off duty, but we need to unwind. And now there's been a murder? Yes, I admit it. We went overboard last night. But please don't tell Mr. Book. It's against regulations. We could all be fired.
Mademoiselle, I realize your difficult jobs have been made more difficult. But as you say, there has been a murder. I must have the truth.
Of course. I'm so sorry.
It's not such a crime. I'll leave it there and check in with Monsieur Fauché. Do you smoke?
No, I never have.
Thank you. Would you mind writing your address on this paper? I'm asking everyone on the train for addresses, in case I need to contact them once they leave the train in Paris.
I understand.
Yes, that's it. Mademoiselle Nielsen is right-handed.
OK，
Thank you for your answers, Miss Nielsen.
You're welcome.
哎呦，他好了哦。
How are you?
It's better. Thank you.
Then may I ask you some questions? It will not take long.
Quickly, please.
Hey,
I
quickly.
have hungry passengers to feed.
Très bien. Can you tell me your movements last night?
Oh, nothing special. When I went off duty, I joined John and Freya in a compartment. I read for a short while, then went to bed early.
他每个都想看书。
I'm not sure you have recovered enough to tell me the truth. Don't waste what little energy you have recovered to lie, Monsieur Maury.
Yes, sorry, Mr. Poirot. You're right. It obviously wasn't reading that made my head hurt like that. But if you told Monsieur Book, it could mean my job.
I will keep your secret, but I am investigating a murder. You must tell me the truth.
Thank you.
Thank you。
You are a heavy smoker.
My job. It is very stressful.
Would you happen to know who vapes on the train? A banana flavor?
Oh, yes. The smell disgusts me. What is wrong with the good tobacco?
I do not have time to answer that. Who is it?
I've only seen one person who
Nani?
vapes. It's Captain Arbuthnot.
Captain Arbuthnot. I see.
I see。
Write your address on this paper.
My address? I don't see why.
I think I hear Monsieur Book approaching.
My address? Yes, of course.
Another right-handed person. Not surprising, most people are. Your testimony was invaluable to me, thank you. Take care, Monsieur Maury. My palate depends on your good health.
OK OK。
Here is your key. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
About the little favor I asked of you.
Aha, but of course. I was able to get new allergy forms from guests who were in their compartments. Monsieur McQueen, Monsieur Masterman, Count and Countess Andreni, they are all right-handed. I also asked Princess Dragomirov, but she had her assistant, Madame Schmidt, sign for her. She is right-handed as well.
You have exceeded my
Excellent.
expectations. Well done. Thank you,
Well
Monsieur
done.
Fauché. I'll come back to you if I have more questions.
看一下。哦，还要继续调查。
So, Poirot, I hope you are progressing in your investigation.
I have not finished yet, but it is progressing, yes. I still have many questions that must be answered. I will report to you as soon as I can.
OK。喂，八字胡都找到了，我就不用怕了，冲啊！
Monsieur Fauché.
Of course.
So, Monsieur Fauché, are you trying to hide things from me? I know about your little party last night.
You are not a detective for nothing. I'm sorry, Monsieur Poirot.
Thank you, Monsieur. I'll observe her instead. I'll keep an eye on them instead.
我们都右手啊。
That was easy. Captain Arbuthnot, I know that you are the only person on this train to smoke e-cigarettes. We found a vial of e-liquid at the crime scene. Will you talk to me about this, or should I pass on what I've learned to the police?
All right. Come in if you must.
I mean, if you must， 我先去找别人。哦，这个解过了。
Pardon this intrusion, Mademoiselle Olsen, but something you told me earlier confuses me.
Oh, please, come in.
How can you be sure Mademoiselle Debenham was in bed all night?
As I told you, I am a very light sleeper. The slightest noise wakes me up. If Fraulein Debenham had gotten out of her bed, I would have heard her. I got up this morning around 8 a.m. She was sleeping soundly.
Oh, the truth cannot hide from Poirot forever. Are you certain you would have heard her?
Yes. Why are you asking?
I spoke to Mademoiselle Debenham, and she told me that she got up around 5 o'clock in the morning. She opened the door and looked down the corridor. It was then that she saw a woman in a red kimono. How do you explain that?
I think I must have been sleeping very soundly not to have heard it. Oh, but does that make me a suspect?
I am not accusing anyone, mademoiselle. Do not worry. I am just trying to determine what happened last night. Thank you for your testimony.
Thank you, testimony. 是你喽，大哥大。
I have just a few questions for you.
Very well, let's hear them.
What were you doing last night around 1:15?
1:15? I believe I was still talking to that young American fellow, Mr. McQueen, the secretary of the man who was killed. We were in his compartment.
He was a friend or acquaintance of yours?
No, I never saw him before this journey. We'd hit it off at dinner, and the conversation continued into the early hours.
Until what time was that?
Until 1:45 or so. Then I retired to my room and went to sleep.
The young English lady, Mademoiselle Debenham, was at the Tocatlian Hotel. Perhaps you met her there?
We exchanged a few words, fellow Brits abroad, that sort of thing.
That's this thing?
What can you tell me about Mademoiselle Debenham?
Nothing whatsoever. We barely spoke.
The director of the Orient Express, Monsieur Bouc, thinks the assassin is a woman.
And that is enough to accuse her? She had nothing to do with this murder.
How can you be so certain?
The idea is absurd. Ratchet was a perfect stranger to her. She'd never seen him before.
Did she tell you so?
Well, yes, maybe she did. She may have commented once upon his somewhat unpleasant appearance. If a woman is concerned, as you seem to think, to my mind, without any evidence, I can assure you that Miss Debenham could not possibly be implicated.
It is clear that the captain is defending Miss Debenham, a woman he supposedly doesn't know very well. There is nothing you can recall last night that in any way struck you as suspicious?
It's nothing. A mere detail.
Allow me to be the judge.
Well, before returning to my room, I went to the lounge car to get a glass of water. When I was passing through the first-class corridor, I noticed that the door, which is just after your room, 201, was not quite closed, and the person who was inside peered out in a furtive sort of way. Then he closed the door quickly. I know there's nothing in that, but it was the furtive way it was done that caught my attention. Struck me as a bit odd.
I understand. Thank you for letting me know. Is this e-cigarette liquid yours?
What flavor is it?
Banana.
Well, that is awkward. That's my flavor of choice. But I have no idea what it was doing there, whatever.
Can you explain how it ended up there?
I have no idea. I never entered the man's room, Poirot. That's the truth.
Could you write down your address here, please?
My address? If you insist.
This man is right-handed. Thank you, Captain.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.证实这点的是米歇尔先生去看，哎，不对，王牌的对象。
That's the right answer.
发现一瓶电子烟油。
Captain Arbuthnot is the only passenger to smoke an e-cigarette. Even if this liquid in Ratchet's room is a solid clue, he has an alibi. I cannot accuse him without any other proof. That was easy.
我还要飙到后面哦！哦，吐血！你可不可以跑步啊？跑起来，跑起来！
So, Poirot, I hope you are progressing in your investigation.
I identified the person responsible for the bottle of liquid for the vape found at the crime scene.
So, this is our culprit? Do we hold him?
No, unfortunately, this bottle belongs to Captain Arbuthnot, but he has an alibi, confirmed by Monsieur McQueen for the time of the murder. According to Dr. Constantine's report, the stab wounds were made by at least one right-handed and one left-handed person, and with different strength. For the moment, everyone I have checked is right-handed. It is impossible to draw any conclusions as yet. However, I still have a few people to interrogate, notably the Russian princess.
You still have many avenues to explore?
Indeed, the case is far from over, mon ami.
Albany.
There is no trace of the murder weapon on the train, as yet. The killer could have hidden it anywhere.
It must be somewhere.
Indeed, as you say, it must be somewhere.
Monsieur Bouc, Monsieur Poirot.
Michel, calm down.
But it's Mrs. Hobart. She says she found the murder weapon in her room. She's very upset.
Let's go, Poirot.
Let's go, Poirot. 啊，怎么占你房间呢？冲啊！啊，你怎么冲过去了？干，我还没到。我走超慢哎。
I demand to be allowed to leave this train!
Madame, we are in the mountains, trapped in a snowdrift.
Stating the obvious, there is a murderer among us. He had the audacity to hide his weapon in my room.
Please, Madame Hubert, take a deep breath and tell us what occurred. Where did you find the knife?
I wanted to get a handkerchief from my purse, and when I opened it, I saw it! A bloody knife! Am I next to be murdered?
I very much doubt the murderer would give you his weapon.
What do you mean?
Madame, he would have used it.
Oh, I haven't!
Did you touch the knife?
Of course not! What a question!
I will take that as a no.
啊，只能这样子啊。
Is this knife the real murder weapon, or is it a red herring?
Mrs. Hubbard is distraught, Poirot. I should stay with her. Please go on without me.
I have every right to be distraught. Thank you, Mr. Book.
Thank you, Mr. Book. You will come. 红啊！
Dr. Constantine, we may have found our murder weapon. We need to make certain.
There is a pretty quick way to be sure. I have estimated the depth of the wounds. You can easily find the depth of each wound by comparing the width. There are 5 of them that I am not sure about. Test them, and then we will compare our results.
I will do as you say, Doctor.
必须比对伤口大小和刀刃的宽度。
This is wrong, but I'm never far from the truth.
啊？
Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer.
等一下哦。呵呵，靠！干，这是小的、啊。
I must admit I'm not right this time.
太多了。
I do not think that's the right answer. That's the right answer.
不然
What do
妈
you
眼
think,
用眼睛
Doctor?
看
Is
呢、
this knife really the murder weapon?
There can be no doubt. You found the same depths as the estimates I made during the preliminary autopsy. I can assure you that you hold in your hands the weapon that took Ratchet's life.
Thank you. I feel way better now.
The rest gave you time to sleep off most of the effects of the drug.
I'm still a bit groggy.
That's understandable.
Are you able to continue your story now?
Yes. Yes, I think so. Where was I?
You were explaining how you returned to the Armstrong house to tell them their poor little child was dead.
Yes, that's it. I felt helpless. My part in the case was officially over, but I knew I couldn't let it go. Daisy deserved justice.
第4章结束，观察的力量。
2 days later, I returned to the Armstrong house to tell them Daisy would be released soon for burial. I was angry with myself that I couldn't bring them better news. I wasn't prepared for more tragedy.
等一下哦。哦，我上个厕所。 Go go run you go everything。所以目前为止跟电影是一样的吗？嘿，干怎么有一个靠背？
Not really my style, but I'll take it.
干这关有5个哦，哇吐啊！差不多。干这关有5个8字符，我要吐血
I'd
了。
rather finish what I have to do here before leaving.
不要啦。有猫。
Hello, Miss Morrow. I'm here to see Colonel Armstrong.
Good morning, Detective. Colonel Armstrong is upstairs. He isn't well. 让我找找八字胡。你家的八字胡。会踩猫吗？不行。
Nothing's been touched. It's as if Daisy might walk in at any moment and begin to play.
没有八字胡，冲啊！看女生就有在跑的感觉，妈男生都没有，吐血。
Good morning, Colonel Armstrong. Is your wife here?
Here? No, Sonia is not here. Always one step behind. She died of a miscarriage last night. My wife, Daisy, and our baby. My whole family is gone.
I'm so sorry. I came straight here this morning. I received word that you can arrange for Daisy to be returned to you for burial. I didn't know.
Well, then, now you don't have to come back. I can arrange for Daisy, my wife, and our unborn child to be buried all at once. Very efficient. Being a military man, I can appreciate efficiency.
I know how hard this must be for you.
No, you don't know. I don't want your sympathy. I want you to do your bloody job and catch the creature that did this.
I know you won't believe me, but I swear to you, I will find who did this. If it takes me to the far corners of the earth, I will find them.
Then go. Please go now. Go find them.
等我一下哦。OK， 八字胡，八字胡。他们家就只有一个八字
The
胡，
house
是
that
不
once
是？
held the laughter of a child now feels so empty.
猫不见了。
I'm not giving up. I'm a part of this case, or the case is a part of me.
他应该是不会在什么这种地方藏2个。车底嘞？车底会藏吗？应该是不会。
All units, Hike is in the vicinity of the cabin where Daisy Armstrong was found, spotted a pickup truck drive through the barricade tape, and then head up the dirt road toward where the subject cabin is located. Any car nearby who can respond?
Unit 28, we can respond, but we're a ways away.
Dispatch, this is 11. I'm on it.
Copy that. 11, you good to go.
Copy that. Okay, there's the pickup. Let's see who ignored our barricade tape. 11 here. I'm at the cabin. Someone has broken in.
Are you requesting backup?
Not yet. I'm going to take a look around.
Copy that, 11.
八字胡，八字胡，皮卡皮卡，有八字胡吗？干没有。这两天先给我八字胡啊！哎，干有哎，啊碎啦
Shiny facial hair. The good news is that it's gold.
还有吗？还有吗？应该是没了。啊！我怎么触发一个东西？
Don't shoot, officer. I'm on your side.
Sir, keep your hands where I can see them.
Sure, no problem.
Sir, this is a crime scene. Who the hell are you?
I'm a reporter. Boston 6 News. You can get us on cable even here in the mountains.
They haven't heard of crime scene tape in a big city like Boston?
All right, that wasn't my best move. I got all excited. I didn't expect to find the place deserted. It was hard to resist.
You should have tried harder. I'm placing you under arrest.
You should be thanking me. Look what you apparently missed and I found.
We'll get to that, but you're going to answer some questions first.
I'm more used to asking questions, but fire away.
Who are you exactly?
I'm Michael Clark, journalist for Boston 6 News. Off camera, but someday I'm going to be anchor. You just wait.
Do you have a way to prove
You just
that?
wait.
My press card's in my truck.
Does the pickup parked in front of the cabin belong to you?
Yes, indeed, it's mine.
I'll check. What are you doing here? You should know a crime scene is off limits.
I'm investigating the Daisy Armstrong kidnapping like you.
Show me your hands. I'm gonna cuff you.
I'm sure we can work out a deal.
Put your hands in front of you.
Aren't you gonna read me my rights?
You have the right to remain silent. I really wish you'd exercise that one. Dispatch, this is 11. I intercepted a suspicious individual at the crime scene. I'll check to determine how badly he's compromised it. Then I'm bringing him in.
Copy that, Detective Locke.
靠背啊！我都还没进去，看真的超好笑的。
Footprints.
怎么会洗啊？
A forensics evidence identification marker. Duct tape to silence Daisy's screams. Damn it, Daisy. I will find whoever did this to you. A forensics evidence identification marker. $3,892. Oh, when the poor dear was killed. That's where I found Fluffy. Daisy's special toy. I hope we returned him to the family.
Family 啊， 有的八字胡，
A
我需要
gold
你。
mustache. Thank you very much. Forensics had to go through this place with a fine-tooth comb.
哎，他不能下去了。八字胡，八字胡。靠腰吗？会卡住哎。我应该先询问记者吧。这边3个应该差不多，我猜。还是有一个在上面，八字。
This outline is the same shape and size as the gasoline can.
汽油桶冲它小。
I don't need to talk to the suspect right now. I don't need to talk to the suspect right now.
干。打开地堡，3892。
Yes! I knew I could do it. I can always use safe cracking as a career move. There. Now let's see what secrets you're hiding. This must be the missing can from the pickup. This bunker looks like it's as old as the cabin. Everything is falling apart. Now what? I have to turn the power back on to open this magnetic door. This blueprint. It looks like the bomb in the cabin. The kidnapper built the bomb here.
Hey, 八字胡。
Help yourself, Joanna. You earned it.
等一下，我还不知道这在干嘛。哦。哦。 这个是那边的，哎，不对，这个是然后过去。这一条会过去，啊，这个嘞，这个是去哪里啊？嗯，我想想，这个要冲他小，我现在重点是不知道这个要干嘛。哒哒哒哒哒哒。从上面过去的3条，不知道从上面过去3条要干嘛？哦，一条是有用的。对，从这边这个最左边那一条是有的，右边2条是没有的。然后这边看起来是右边那一条是有的，那就看一下右边这一条。哦，有吗？超烂，这个视角真的超烂。是有的，这样子。那这里嘞？这里是中间这一条是有的，中间哦。中间哦。然后要是右边这一条。好，现在变左边这一条。这样子。然后这个嘞，还有第3个，那这个是怎样？是下面那一个，这个是下面，然后一条。右边下面，视角真的很烂。下面到变右边，变左边，是左边那一条，是这样吗？
Let there be light.
啊！哦，有了啦，靠北啊！
Perfect, it works.
8字符。
February 24th, the day of the kidnapping. They knew about the party and everything.
« 好吵。这是什么锁啊？ 怎么锁？等下。
Damn, that isn't it.
哎，等一下，是这个日期吧
February 24th.
0224，好。哎，不是啊，这个转世判定是怎样啊？搞不懂。啊？哦，是点上面是不是？哎，不是啊。
No, that didn't work.
啊？等，哦，我现在不懂这个到底在干嘛？没那么吵。
That isn't the right combination.
啊？
No, that didn't work.
等。他这个非常奇怪，不是，不是啊，不是密码问题啊。哦，我不知道你怎么判定的啊。对啊，妈。
Damn, that isn't it.
啊？哎，不是哎，那你这个是转到哪里呀？等一下啦。啊？
That isn't the right combination.
不是啊，我不懂哎。不是啊，你不要就不要了。啊，我都按了，然后你为什么还会转？啊
No, that didn't work.
不是你不要就不要，然后我停。啊？ 白痴，这是怎样啦？哎
That isn't the right combination.
哎，不是哎，这傻小。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、11、12、13、14、15、16、17，干哎！哦，吐血。你看，你靠腰的大小。
Damn, that isn't it.
哦，我好像懂了啦，靠腰。干那个啦，靠腰。
Yes, I knew I could do it.
我懂了，它
I
是
can
顺逆
always do
顺逆
safe
的，
cracking as a career move.
古早式的那一种啊。靠背，吐血。这提示也没有写清楚，我这个快吐了。
An expensive looking pen with the initials JM? What's its story? It's Daisy's hair clip, the same as the picture I saw at the Armstrong house. That looks like a hair caught in the band around the money. Forensics will tell me for sure, but that doesn't look like Daisy's color. These get locked up again until forensics get here.
勘查完成啊，不是啊，啊，我还有一个那个呢。还有一个八字胡嘞，Where is my 八字胡？我猜这边应该有吧。
I'll secure the bunker for forensics. Progress at last. Candid photos of the entire Armstrong family. A reporter just doing his job. Or something else? The glove compartment is closed. Car keys in the sun visor. A classic hiding place. At least on TV. Clerk's driver's license seems to be in order.
Nani?
The vehicle registration is not in the name of Michael Clark or a rental company. Telephoto lens. Not so surprising for a journalist.
没东西啊！哎，不可能！真的没东西耶。
Clark's press card, and the phone number of the newspaper is on it. Ah, good. I can give them a call.
$161,761，这多少啊？靠呀！348，干这多少？3487还是381啊？3487吧。
Score. 1 for the good guys. Hi, I'm Detective Joanna Locke, Berkshire Police. I'd like to speak to an editor, please.
One moment, please.
One moment, please.
Hello, Detective Locke? This is Abby Wilson. I'm a senior editor. What can I do for you?
Does a man named Michael Clark work for you?
Yes, he does. Why?
When was the last time you heard from him?
Oh, it's been at least 7 or 8 months. That's not unusual.
Ah?
He works in the field?
Yes, Michael Clark is what we call a stringer. He works as a freelancer, comes up with a story we can use, we pay him, then we don't hear from him again for several months.
What kind of stories does Mr. Clark write?
Mr. Clark is an investigative reporter, mostly crime stories, to tell you the truth. He comes up with some pretty macabre stuff some of the time. Is there a problem? Or a story?
Do you remember what the last case he investigated was?
It was a murder case. The victim was a millionaire named James Miller. He was called the Frozen Fish King of Gloucester, Massachusetts. His body turned up in one of his nets. Or, rather, most of it did.
Ah, well.
Okay.
Thank you, Ms. Wilson. You've been a great help to me.
Pleasure. I hope he's not in trouble. He can be a little pushy, but he's a good guy overall. So what's he working on now, Detective? Are you sitting on a story?
Thanks again.
看起来应该还行吧。哎，啊，没有8字符了吗？我就要结束了这个章节，不太相信哎。
I don't need to talk to the suspect right now. I don't need to talk to the suspect right now.
那不然呢？这都看过了吗？没东西啊。啊，我现在干嘛？这也看过啊。
I don't need to talk to the suspect right now.
这也看过啦。还有东西吗？啊？我看一下，货箱，货箱是什么东西啊？后面可以从另一边进去吗？不行啊。 啊，我要怎么去后面？啊？啊？啊，人都无问题啊，靠腰。不是啊。不是啊，你要怎么进去？我没有触发点啊。啊？哎，有 bug 哦！我现在去干嘛啊？真的有点鬼哎！不是啊，我已经探完啦。然后嘞，现在要干嘛？也没东西啊，里面都探过啊。啊？
I don't need to talk to the...
哎！啊？
suspect right now.
啊
I don't need to talk to the suspect right now.
啊！你不要跟我讲这个有 bug 哦！哎，真是太智障了哦！啊！
The gas can I found in the bunker would match this outline perfectly. Okay, time for forensics to attack that bunker. And Clark? He's too sure of himself. I need to get him into an interrogation room and find out what really makes him tick.
吐血。
I know my rights. You can't keep somebody locked up in a car like this, you know. You wouldn't do it if I was a dog. Do they have bathrooms at the station?
把吵死了。
I have the right to make a phone call, Detective whatever your name is.
That phone is an outside line.
Hello, boss. It's Michael Clark. I'm still on the Armstrong kidnap, but there's a small problem. I got caught being someplace I shouldn't be. I'm at the police station. No, I'm not under arrest. Just questioning. Fire me. The station's integrity? You're kidding me, right? If you think I've screwed up that badly, then fire me. Got that? Fire me. Yes, do it.
That didn't go well.
I think I got my point across. What happens now?
Go ahead. Then we'll have a chat.
Then we'll have a chat. 八字胡一定在这里，是不是？
I've earned a gold mustache. An extra computer so I don't have to go all the way out to my desk. Case files. A lot of them for our tiny town. I'll add these to the file. Anything that will erase Clark's smile. The only comfortable chair in the whole station. But there's no time to rest.
No time to rest.
An extra computer so I don't have to... This is all a game to him, and he doesn't expect to lose. An extra computer...
然后嘞，我再出去一次哦。 真的看不到。
Now that we've taken your DNA, we can begin. Interview of suspect Michael Clark, 6 p.m., March 30th, 2019. This interview is being recorded.
By elves behind the mirror, no doubt?
You were arrested at a crime scene where you damaged police barricade tape.
I'll pay for a new role.
That's a Class A misdemeanor, and it carries a $500 fine.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
To begin with, where were you on the night Daisy Armstrong was kidnapped?
I was watching TV in my motel room, but I had my police scanner on. I heard the first reports that the little girl was missing. No way the police at the scene were gonna let me get close. I set my alarm so I could get on the story first thing in the morning and tried to sleep. It was difficult.
Can anybody confirm where you were?
No, afraid not. I was alone and sleepless. A sad combination. And I realized a bad alibi.
Let's move on to the gas cans and what we found in your pockets when you were brought in here today.
That sounds exciting.
关联系最高的。
In addition to the gasoline in the back of your pickup and another in the bunker, you had a lighter and gloves in your pockets. You were going to set fire to the bunker and every scrap of evidence inside.
Where to begin? I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I wasn't planning to use these things to destroy the crime scene. I've been around crime scenes my entire career. I brought the gloves so as not to contaminate it with my fingerprints. The gas can in the back of my pickup, I use it to put gas in the truck. Gas stations are few and far between in your mountains. I didn't know there was a gas can in the bunker. If that's true, I did you a favor. My arrival obviously scared off somebody planning to burn everything.
Do you also have an excuse for your lighter?
The lighter? I'm trying to quit smoking. I used the lighter as a reminder not to start again.
You say you're a journalist, a stringer for Channel 6 News in Boston.
I sell my stuff to lots of media outlets.
How is your editor doing?
Last time we spoke, she was fine. But that was months ago.
What's her name again?
I work for lots of stations and lots of editors.
She knows your name, but you don't remember hers?
I'm not great with names.
It's Kelly Johnson.
Oh yeah, Kelly.
I just made that name up.
Good for you.
Her name is Abby Wilson. Mr. Clark, you lie like you breathe.
Huh. Well, that was mean.
He thinks he's invincible. I need to play his ego. That's the key.
What are you doing in the Berkshires? And what is your connection to the Armstrong case?
For the past few months, I've been working on a big case. Boston 6 News was looking forward to my next story. The Armstrongs have been on my list of potential targets for a long time. I changed gears when Daisy was kidnapped and started investigating the Armstrongs.
I need proof, not guesswork. Where's a lie detector when you need one?
Oh, 是这个。
It won't be easy to prove he's lying. Find some evidence.
为什么是最后一个啊？
So you just stumbled on a major kidnapping story during your stay in the Berkshires.
Yeah, I was researching PCBs in the river for crying out loud. Then, wow, the Armstrongs. That's not a Science Sunday report. That's a lead. Sometimes you just get lucky.
Your camera in the pickup. There were photos of Daisy from before she was kidnapped.
The Armstrongs are a famous family like the Kennedys or Hollywood couples. Gossip sites love them. People want to see how they live. I started out just stealing candid shots. Paparazzi live on getting that one exclusive shot. Steamy. Intimate, whatever. Then when the kidnapping happened, I realized I was here first. What an opportunity, and I jumped at it.
You have an answer for everything.
You're not very good at this, are you? How long have you been on the job?
Long enough to put you away for life. if you killed that little girl. Let's start with why you went to the cabin.
If the police were interested in it, I was interested in it.
How did you find the cabin?
Police radio. I heard the forensic team getting directions. Then, when they finally left the scene late this morning, I jumped in my pickup and hurried on up the mountain.
You tore the tape at the entrance to the property and stomped all over the house. This constitutes a serious violation of a crime scene, Mr. Clark.
I'm aware of that. I'm sorry. I'll pay the fine. But I got carried away. It isn't often I get a crime scene all to myself.
He's enjoying himself. I need to throw him off balance somehow. Surprise him into making an error.
Explain to me again how you got to the crime scene.
I listened in on the police radio frequency. Anybody can do it with a scanner. I headed for the crime scene in my trusty pickup, like I've done for years. After the forensic team left, I needed to see the crime scene for myself. I got to the bunker just before you arrived.
Ah? 你怎么去的地堡
Come on, Joanna. You're a better detective than that.
可是不是还没那个吗？
It won't be easy to prove his line.
等一下。
Come on, Joanna.
You said you've been driving that pickup for years?
You heard right. Thanks to it, I never miss a story.
Oh.
You say you've been using your pickup for years, but the title certificate is not in your name. The truck belongs to somebody named Stephen Baker.
Okay, I don't get why the pickup is so important to you, but I guess my ego made me say that. Yeah, the pickup was lent to me by a friend. I couldn't afford it even with a loan.
I think you stole it, Mr. Clark. You needed a pickup like that for our mountain roads, so you stole that one.
Try proving it. But while you run off on some wild goose chase, you can't hold me.
I know that Clark is lying. I need to reconstruct the whole sequence of events in order to understand what happened.
还原事件。我抵达小木屋之前，打开地堡，他先闯进去。 丢进去。
No, Joanna. That doesn't track.
先破坏嘛，对不对？然后先拿，然后打开，丢进去，关上。我来了。哦，相反了，开始。
That's it. No rookie mistake there.
I'll tell you what really happened. You waited until forensics left and arrived in your probably stolen pickup. You grabbed a can of gasoline from your truck. You then went into the cabin to check if Daisy had been found. You then went straight to the bunker to see if it had been discovered, planning to set it on fire and destroy all the evidence inside. Before you could start the fire, you heard me arrive. So you hastily left your gas can and closed the hatch. You didn't think I could open the bunker. If I hadn't found you, I expect you would have burned down the cabin too.
I'm not gonna make fun of you, Detective, or how you handled my interrogation. You're obviously very new at this. I swear I'm telling the truth. I didn't know the bunker was there until the moment you showed up. I seem to have trumped your entire police force.
When I get the DNA results from the bunker, we'll continue this conversation.
You have no concrete evidence against me whatsoever.
The lab results will be in soon. You won't get away with this. See that call? That's your arrest warrant and a one-way ticket to prison. I'll be right back. Hello, sir. I think I found the man who kidnapped Daisy Armstrong. I'm interrogating him now.
Hold on, Detective Locke. I have some bad news. Someone set fire to the cabin in the bunker. The fire department is on the scene, but they say it's too late.
That's impossible. My suspect has been in the interrogation room with me all evening.
We can't hold him. Suzanne Moreau. Her fingerprints are on the wine bottle found in the cabin. We also found an unknown person's fingerprints, but they don't match your suspects.
Sir, with all due respect, I'm convinced Michael Clark is involved.
Detective, I'm cutting you some slack already. But we cannot hold your suspect simply because you're convinced he's guilty. We have evidence that Suzanne was working with an accomplice, Noah Garrity. I order you to release the reporter and arrest this Moreau.
Let me just check my last lead. The DNA analysis of the hair found in the bunker safe. The results just came in.
I know how hard this is. Okay. Get the DNA results. Detective Locke, I will give you 1 hour maximum. Then you close the file and arrest Suzanne Moreau.
Thank you, sir. Who did you call earlier?
An editor from the Boston 6 News.
An editor you repeatedly said should fire you. That was your accomplice, wasn't it? You were telling him to start the fire.
An accomplice?
选择
I know it was Noah you called.
I'm saying nothing more without the presence of my lawyer.
Stay right where you are. I'm not done with you yet.
Wow. Do I hear grounds for a lawsuit?
Some poor, innocent woman is being accused instead of you. You set her up, didn't you?
You have to let me go, Detective.
All I need is one more phone call to the lab. I know it's you, and I'm going to prove it. Hello, this is Joanna Locke. I need the results of the DNA test I asked you for.
Hi, Detective. Sorry, we
What?
only have the DNA sequence. We haven't had time to compare it with the suspects yet. It'll take 7 more hours. I'm sorry, but you are not the only one on the waiting list.
Send your analysis to my computer in the office. I'll do the comparison myself.
I need authorization.
I have a murderer who is going to walk free unless I get those results now.
Fine, we'll send it to you right away, but I'll have to log this.
It's my last chance.
“这傻小”，干还有这个，好笑。TTC， 哎，不是吗？哦，不一样。考考你的眼力，哎啊！看，妈，这个游戏真的很搞哎，看超白痴的。CTA、ACA、TGA， 它可能只是一小段而已，我在猜啦。它不是全部，可是要么要中的话就要全部中这样子，像这样，这不是。ETG。AT ATC TGC What's going on? TGC DAG 看 GTA不是 GGC GGC 没有 GGC 啊，没有 GCC 啊，没有 GGC。 有 GGC 耶。哦，是这样子啊。哎，那为什么他会跑掉？哦，要按验证才行哦。哦，是这样玩的啊。DTA， 感觉好麻烦。GGC 不是这个吗？不是啊。对哦，所以它有可能只是一点点而已，是不是？哦，顶多这样子啊。哦，这样子也有可能。GGC、GCC、CCC， 我刚刚看到 CCC 耶，可是他不给放。对啊，不给放啊。PGT。
No! Suzanne? I don't understand. I was sure it would be Clark's hair. I'll have to let him go.
哇，不愧是 GGC。
You can leave.
Sorry it didn't work out for you, Detective. Maybe you should consider a career change.
We are not done.
We are not
done.
We
are, my dear. We are done.
I had no choice but to return to the Armstrong house to arrest Suzanne Moreau. The arrest warrant for Suzanne Moreau. Suzanne was set up by Clark and Noah. They are the kidnappers, but I'm not giving up. When Suzanne comes up for trial, I will fight for her defense. But for now, the district attorney is in charge. If I want to stay a detective, he always has the last word.
Hmm. 我5个都找到了嘛，对不对？对啊，那没差了。红啊，等一下吃饭了。
The door is wide open. How strange.
Hey, is anyone there? Miss Moreau? Miss Moreau? This is Detective Locke. Miss Moreau, can you hear me? It's me, Detective Locke. You must get up now. Miss Moreau? Miss Moreau, can you hear me?
Suzanne Moreau is dead. There are no traces of blows or injuries on her body. She doesn't seem to have defended herself from anyone. It appears Suzanne killed herself by ingesting all these drugs. Her glasses are missing. Suzanne's diary is missing.
Missing. Oh no. Oh, 难怪。
Suzanne was telling the truth about her mother.
Yeah. 真悲剧。开机。
She must have realized at last how she'd been used. The death of her mother would have been an additional shock, and the self-righteous court of social media was as quick as usual to try and convict her. I called the district attorney to inform him.
This is Detective Locke, sir. I'm at the Armstrong house.
Have you arrested Suzanne Moreau?
She's dead, sir. Apparent suicide, but I need a forensics team.
She killed herself out of remorse for her part in the crime.
We don't know that yet. I'm calling forensics now, but I wanted you to know.
What a mess. Stay on site until forensics arrive.
Yes, sir. Standing by.
Yes, sir. Standing by.
The investigation was officially closed. I was certain that she was innocent, and Clark had been responsible for 4 deaths and then vanished into thin air. With $1 million. Dollars marked, though, and not easily spent. I didn't care if the case was officially closed.
I swore, Mr. Poirot, whatever it took, I would hunt him down.
货真价实的侦探第5章完成。
I waited for the forensics team, then went into the station to write my report. I was officially off the case.
Thank you, mademoiselle. That obviously cannot be the completion of your story. If I might ask a question?
Of course.
Who is the lector?
Michael Clark, the reporter. He was Ratchet?
Absolutely. I was the only law enforcement official to question Clark. I knew this wasn't his first kidnapping.
You looked for similar cases. What do you Americans call the MMOs?
Means, motive, and opportunity. Yes, I looked for someone in plain sight. Someone on the edge of a kidnapping case. Someone in plain view, keeping track of the investigations. An innocent witness, a concerned neighbor, even another reporter.
And eventually you found a name behind an alias.
Yes, I found a name. Cassetti, the real name. The real name of the man you call Ratchet is Cassetti.
This explains much, mademoiselle, but not all.
It explains why she is our #1 suspect.
But not
Number
how she
one.
came to be on this train. Attends, she has grown pale.
I don't know what's wrong with me. Excuse me, Mr. Poirot. I don't feel very well.
You are exhausted and still feeling the effects of the drug. Stay with us, mademoiselle. One more effort. I need to know your recent movements.
I snuck aboard the train.
This I observed. You came directly to this room?
Yes. Yes, and other than a couple of careful trips to the ladies yesterday, I never left this room. I didn't want to be spotted by Ratchet. Yesterday, I chatted with my roommate, Miss Schmidt, I think, here in our room. She brought me some dinner. I got very sleepy and nodded off.
And now she nods off again. Is this a joke? She must be faking so we can't interrogate her further, Poirot.
No, Book. She really seems to have fallen asleep again. It is my fault. She must have been given a dangerous dose of sleeping pills last night. The effects should wear off soon, I hope, but I am afraid asking her to tell us her story was too much for her.
Pinch her, Poirot. She's faking.
Her eyes are dilated. She is not faking, and there will be no pinching. Dr. Constantine, please stay with her. Monsieur Book, ask the other passengers to gather in the dining car. There are still many questions I need to ask.
But all of them together? Won't someone overhear you questioning the others?
I will speak softly because I am trained to do so. They will speak softly because they want to.
Very well. I will do as you say.
I'll stay here to watch over Miss Locke. I'll stay here to watch over Miss Locke.
好了，储存啊。这个有两个八字胡。储存。好啦，先这样子。再找时间玩啦。拜啦，各位。拜了。应该没人吧？我看一下，理论上是没人啊。拜拜。